Shalom from Jerusalem. We are in day 294 of this war, Israel against the terrorist group Hamas, the terrorist group Houthi, and the terrorist group Hezbollah, as well as against Iran and so many other crazy terrorist groups. We have like a mixed feeling news. Five little hostages, not five little hostages, five hostages where their bodies were rescued from Gaza recently. And that includes this lady right here, Maya Goren, who was also one of the teachers of Kfar Bivas. And then we have these other two guys who were soldiers or guards in their communities. And then the other two soldiers were soldiers. They were in the army. This one is Kirill Brodsky, who was in the army, and she was captured. And so their bodies sadly were killed in October 7th. Like I said, the first two guys were guards in their communities, and they fought the terrorist group Hamas, who had invaded. And the last two pictures of the two soldiers, they were also fighting Hamas, but they were all killed and taken into Gaza in order to use them as a way to negotiate for the release of prisoners that Israel has in their prisons. So there's the five rescued hostages. And this guy in the middle, there's two soldiers right here. The guy in the middle is a Hamas terrorist who gave up, who surrendered. You can tell he's got a blue sneaker right there, but they dressed him up with Israeli uniform, and he's blurred, so that's for security reasons. They don't want to show who he is, but he led them to where the bodies were. And so on top of that, while Bibi Netanyahu was in Congress speaking, there was a group of protesters of American Palestinians, or just Palestinians, and they were burning the American flag and just protesting his speech outside of the Capitol. And they were burning flags and doing graffiti on a few statues, historical statues. And also they took down the American flag. There you can see that they were burning some heads of Bibi Netanyahu, and then they took down the American flag only to raise the Palestinian flag, which is crazy. Why would you do that? And then on top of that, they released some maggots in the hotel where Bibi Netanyahu is staying, and the places where, and it's all over the floors around the hotel. This is crazy. Who does that? And so this is all this in order to disrupt the Benjamin Netanyahu's visit to the United States. They also sounded the siren in order to interrupt the meetings that they were going to have in the hotel or wherever they were going to meet. But anyway, this is what we have. This is what I have for you guys today, and like a mixed of emotions. These five soldiers or five hostages dead, but at least their families can bury them and put closure to this story for them. But obviously there's more hostages. They still have 115 hostages in the hands of Gaza, in the hands of the terrorist group Hamas. So that's it for now. Shabbat Shalom. Have a good weekend. See you later.